welcome to Espresso with Saul. As much as I'd like to have a shot of espresso today, I've got way too much stuff here on the counter to enjoy one right now, although I tell you what, I could really use it. Today we're going to talk about Faraday bags. What are they and do you need them? I think that's going to be up to you. But let's talk about what they are. A Faraday bag is a bag or a box or a bag like these over here that block electromagnetic signals, or it will shield your devices from electromagnetic interference. Okay, well that sounds cool. What does that really mean? Long story short here, last year was an interesting year. It was the one year in all of these quote-unquote years that we had where we were thinking about Teotihuacan actually happening. The end of the world as we know it. But last year really felt funny, and I had this discussion with Paul a few months before he passed, and he said, wow, everything feels so funny. Everything feels so out of whack. Everybody seems like they're uneasy. If there was any year before this election kicks in for something to happen, it's this year. And I couldn't agree more, or I didn't agree more with him at that time. So I thought, well, here I am spending all this money on this electronics for my AR platform, or my AUG, or my wife's Ruger 5.7. What can I do to ensure that after training and practicing and learning how to use all these cool new electronics that I've been trying out and working with over the past year or two, how can I protect them? A little bit of research. Faraday bags. Not only will they block the electromagnetic signals, like the signals in your cell phone, so if you want to disappear, you put your cell phone into a Faraday bag and you can't be tracked. Well, that's interesting. I guess if I want to disappear off to Brazil or somewhere, that's what I do. But in reality, all I wanted to do was protect my electronic devices. And I started off by purchasing these bags. No, these are not an endorsement of these products. To be brutally honest with you, I haven't tested these out. I don't even know if these are going to work. But you can get different sizes and different bags of Faraday bags, assortments of them, for $50, $60, $70, $80. Then you've got this really neat gun case here. Now this gun case, this is used to throw in your main battle rifle and go. But I'll tell you what, this bag will fit all three of these guns inside. Now I'm not planning on throwing them inside the bag and throwing them on my shoulder and carrying them around, but they do sit inside my gun safe in this bag. And I wrap them and I put them in the bag. And the way this works, it's got this sleeve. And you roll the sleeve down, you cover it up, and it's supposed to be good for an EMP. Well, let's hope I never have to find out if it actually works. Just like this bag here. You could actually double these bags up if you really want to be prepared. But I wrap these firearms, and put them inside the Faraday bag, zip them up and away we go, and just leave them in the gun safe. Also have this little box here for my 365. Okay, that's kind of neat. And then, I use this for my keys for cars and stuff. But, you know, obviously, if an EMP goes off, my cars probably won't be working. However, I do have a vehicle that I have set up that supposedly has some EMP blocking capabilities that I installed on it. Once again, I don't know if they're going to work. I may have been just sold garbage. And well, we're not even going to talk about those today. We're just talking about the Faraday bags. Another thing that I use these for is, you know, I put a little bit of money into some electronics and I really need to practice with them even more, like this Trigicon Reap IR. That's a thermal scope. Here, I'll show it to you real quick. If I can figure out how to open the box. There we go. Oh yeah, it's super cool. And I do have the external battery pack that allows it to last for 12 to 14 hours. I keep that in this gym bag all the time. So if I need to use that, I can take it out of the box, slap it on the rifle, and I'm ready to go. I also keep my range-finding binoculars inside that bag. I keep my night vision goggles inside that bag, inside a protective case too. You know, and that's just a charger pack, and this is actually a small cheap Geiger counter. And I've got my Steiner D-Ball, my infrared laser sight for my AR platform. What else do we have? Oh, now this bag is really neat. It better be. I think I spent somewhere over $300 for it. And it has all sorts of little mini pouches around the sides that are all Faraday bags all around the Faraday bag. So this pouch here, a Faraday bag, sitting inside a Faraday bag, this is the battery pack, the external battery pack for the thermal scope. Yeah. Lots of things that I just want to have protected just in case. Is it overboard? Yeah, probably is. What do you think? Are you going to run out there and get a Faraday bag now and store your stuff in, or do you not have any electronics that you're worried about? Well, be honest with you, I'm really hoping that the storm's blown over and what we were feeling last year, it hopefully goes away. I'm liking the direction of things right now, but you know, that can change very quickly. So, do you think you need them? Post up in the comments section. Let me know. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll answer them if I can. We can look them up together and we can have a discussion about it. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care.